Welcome to the Coily Code. My name is Charnel, and I have recently felt the boldness and courage to share with you guys some of the older content that I have been documenting privately since 2012. Now, if you don't know this, I had a YouTube channel back in 2009 that I have since deleted, regretfully, but I didn't start this online blog since 2012, so I'm kind of glad I still have that. But I did grow my hair the longest it had ever been, and so I thought it'd be really fun to kind of open up the vault and see what were some things that I have been doing, as well as sharing some of my toxic thoughts and old thinking patterns that I had back then, and maybe it'll help somebody, we'll see. But if you didn't watch our first episode, we talked about 10 things you shouldn't do to your natural hair, some products, as well as KimmayTube's recipe that was all the rage. But it is such a joy just to see how much life has happened since then. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what I've got today. We are still in 2012. I did February and I did April. Girl, May has 28 entries. Let's see. Here's one I did called The Pros and Cons of Big Chopping. It's funny, I said most of what I write on these blogs will be made into a movie. So with my experience of big chopping and also seeing my sister big chop, I wanted to make this post on big chopping. Take a shot every time no, I'm just kidding. I do not endorse alcohol. Okay. Pros. Hair is one textured. I know that having two textures are just right, annoying, and frustrating. When I was transitioning from relaxed to natural, it took me a while to cut off my relaxed ends because I wanted my natural hair to get to a length that I could do more with it. But I couldn't even wait that long. I just cut it off. So having one texture is just so much more satisfying. I totally agree. Every time I try to transition, because I relaxed at least twice in my short natural hair journey, and both times I just big chopped. I just couldn't deal with the two textures. The next pro, start off and finish with healthy hair habits. The best thing about big chopping is you can start practicing healthy hair habits before your hair attains the length you want it to be. Then your hair will be from the roots to the ends. Poor English. The next one, protective styling is easy. You don't have to put much thought into your hair every day and how to keep the ends tucked, because a TWA is the perfect protective style, with the only exception that it's exposed to the air, but that's not as damaging as other forms of manipulation. The last pro, detangling is not usually a problem. The shorter the hair, the easier the detangling process. Absolutely. Now let's talk about these cons. Can't experience with too many protective styles. Like I said, the TWA usually requires you to do nothing. But when your hair is in a TWA, you can't do much. Can't change up your style as much as you like. A solution to this is just dress your TWA with jewelry, accessories, and hats. That's a good tip. The second con, not used to super short hair. For me, this wasn't an issue because when I finally cut off all my relaxed ends, my hair was still grippable. So I usually wore 4 cornrows using braiding hair, but I know a lot of girls who go natural are so used to long weaves touching their butts and waists. A solution to this is to research about full lace wigs or lace fronts, so you can have that option without putting your newly natural hair in jeopardy of blending for what weaves and sew-ins. Oh, down to their butts. It's quite a way to word that. The last con is requires more motivation to not relax or textlax. How does that make a lick of sense? You big chop because you don't want to deal with two textures, but then you're saying that it makes it harder for you not want to. I've big chopped at least 2 or 3 times in my lifetime, because each time I did, I was become less and less motivated to stay natural because my hair stayed dry and was so short, and I just didn't know how to care for it. A solution to this is to do a lot of research on caring for natural hair before you big chop. That way, once you're big chop, you'll be able to take care of it. I'm so embarrassed. All right, here's one. Some days later, deep condition Thursdays. I actually was doing deep condition Thursdays a lot. Okay, so today I deep conditioned my hair with the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Mask Treatment. I left it on my head for an hour and placed 4 shower caps plus a towel over my head, and wow, my hair feels absolutely amazing. On these days, I first spray my hair with water and apply my Herbal Essence Hello Hydration Moisturizing Conditioner and detangle with my fingers. No combs or brushes hit my hair until Sunday, but I won't be washing until Tuesday, probably, since I will still be in Oregon on Monday. Then I get in the shower and saturate my hair with warm water and then split my hair into fours. I apply a generous amount of the deep conditioner on each section and place a cap on. Left it in for an hour watching Vampire Diaries with my sister, then rinsed out. I finished off with my pH balance leave-in moisturizer and sealed with a Jamaican black castor oil. I placed my hair into 4 flat twists and wrapped it for the night. I know at the time I did that because if you give your hair an environment where there's a lot of heat, it'll open the cuticles. Yeah, so when I deep condition, I don't do the 4 caps anymore, but I do have a heating cap, and that usually what will help with that. So anyway, oh my goodness, you just never know what nature will show you one day. Okay. All right, here's one. I was in Oregon at the time, and it's called 2.5 Dry Spell. I'm currently in Oregon right now for my track Pac-12 championships meet at Hayward Field, and I didn't pack my leave-in conditioner because it would have needed to be refrigerated. I didn't bring my castor oil because the top broke, and well, I don't want to just put water on my hair and not seal it, otherwise my hair is going to be pretty hard. So that means all day today, Saturday, all day Sunday, and the first half of Monday will be 2.5 days of no moisturizing. So this will definitely test my regimen. So far, when I woke up this morning, my hair looked and felt pretty good. I know it will get moisturized by the sweat I'll be having today, lol, but I think that's a good replacement for moisture until I get home. Plus, my wash day will be moved to Monday since I'll still be in Oregon on Sunday. I wouldn't say sweat is a moisturizer, but I personally, maybe at the time it was fine, but I don't think sweat is a good moisturizer because it also has bacteria as well. So I don't know what I was talking about. Right, Protective Style 1. This is cool. Still in May. So here's some old pictures of me. So I'll be experimenting with my natural hair every time I shampoo so I can begin learning how to style it and whatnot, since the wigs really kept me from styling my hair a lot. This was done after my Shea Moisture Raw Deep Treatment Mask Deep Conditioning on Thursday. I love it and will definitely be a protective style I'll use after my 2-year anniversary. This is so true because even a couple months ago in July, when I was attempting to do a flexi rod set on my hair, because I'm in protective styles 99.9% of the year, sometimes when it comes to styling my hair, I have no clue where to start. But I do feel that as I gain more length on my hair, I will be able to style it more. There are a lot of styles I've been wanting to try, but because my hair is not at the length it is, I can't really do them. And the styles that are for awkward lengths, I personally don't like. I rather have my hair very, very long and have different styling options for very long hair, or have my hair in a TWA. There's the middle ground. It's just not it's just not my great place. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. But here's one. So I decided to rescue my dry hair. I took it out of the 6 cornrows I had it in for 3 days. Only 3 days? Oh my gosh, 3 days. Took it down and deep conditioned my hair. I applied my Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner. I massaged for 3 to 5 minutes. Then I applied my Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Treatment Mask for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to overnight condition my hair with my Tresemme Naturals Moisturizing Conditioner. I would like to know what happened to my hair after that. It must have been fine, but that's a lot of deep conditioning. I went in with the deep mask and then I did the Tresemme overnight. I don't know. Let me see if my next post alludes to this. Okay, the next day I actually did an updo with flat twists. Said I'm practicing a lot of protective styles that I could do with my hair. Getting to know it. Here are some pictures, but below is just a silent video about how I did it. I will turn this into a real video one day once my 2-year mark is up. Okay, so apparently I must have been okay because my hair looks really good. It looks very moisturized in here. And I didn't really say anything in terms of observations that stood out to me, like over moisturizing it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week and have a blessed day wherever you are. And I pray God is with you and keeping you in everything you're doing and everything He wants to do in and through you. So I look forward to continuing opening up these private journal entries with you all, and please feel free to share any of your old habits you used to do and things like that. I think it's so fun to just compare notes and see what we all were doing around that time if you've been going natural that long. But yes, let me go because I don't know how to say goodbye. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Actually, I do know how to say goodbye. I just said it.